I think it's crossing too many lines when there's a touch option in the game. Well, let's see some sub-stories. Nagisa. Which I wish I went back and they definitely said Nagisi a couple times. What's going on, Anki? Wait, did I not say hi to you? No, I said hi to you first. Kiss my ass. I'm soaking wet from the rain. You really are. Here, use this towel for now. Thanks, Cannon. Well, this is going to be a good sub-story. I wonder if there was a spare maid outfit in here somewhere. I don't want to wander around in wet clothes after all. I wonder if I get a new outfit then. I don't know if it's the same as what you are wearing, Miss Nagisa, but there were a few uniforms in the locker room. Really? Maybe I can use one of them then. It's a bit of a late start in football with my dad. I can't stream when there's stuff on, you know? Phew. That feels a bit better. I don't hate the rain, but I don't think anyone else likes being drenched. Good game. Bless you. I feel a bit tired. I hope I didn't catch a cold or anything. Well, in your case, Miss Nagisa, your body has been altered to withstand illnesses, so there's no way you could catch a cold. Swear I've read before. Seriously? That's pretty handy. Though it isn't perfect by any means, in all honesty, a warm shower wouldn't be a bad idea. But given our situation, it will have to wait. Don't worry, no complaints here. I'm just glad I could change into something dry. I'm surprised you even knew where the extra maid outfits were. I mean, it's not like you worked here. Yeah, why wouldn't you search everywhere? Well, this is my base after all. I want to know where everything is. Even the towel I passed you earlier belonged to the maid cafe. The rain's pretty bad today, so why don't we stop exploring the city for now? Besides, it'll be harder to hear in these conditions. I hope I get something from these side stories, because if not... Good point. There's not much we can do when it's raining like this. I don't want to have to change into a new maid outfit after getting this one drenched too. You could just wear something that isn't a maid outfit, right? Well, I also have no idea what else we can do right now. I mean, what even is there to do on base? Ms. Nagisa, you were a college student, right? Why don't you take advantage of this time and study a bit? Nagisa. You want me to study at a time like this? It's exactly because of a situation like this that I want you to study. When the pandemic ends, it'll make the transition easier. If there's anything you don't understand, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to help if it's something within my power. Really? Well, I might take you up on that offer. Wait 1 second, I'll go get ready. Pooped. My head hurts from studying too much. Does it? Well, that's a surprise. I thought you'd be much worse at it, but you actually scored higher than average. Huh? I don't feel particularly happy about that comment. Excuse me for my poor choice of words, though your English skills are good enough to speak with native speakers, it seems. I mean, I think we would overlook quite a few grammatical errors for reasons. I'm pretty confident with my English. That was the one subject I did well back in high school. You're pretty good compared to most people. Did you ever study abroad? Or two? Ayo. Nah. I haven't, but I used to watch a ton of Western movies. I started looking up the dialogue and what they were saying. Before I knew it, I learned a bunch. Not at all the case in watching anime for me. I know Yamate Kudasai, and that means I love you. I suppose learning from enjoying yourself really does work. In that case, I assume mathematics isn't something you particularly enjoy. You seem to struggle reading the problems, not to mention you were focusing incredibly hard just to solve the simplest of equations. You read me like a book. I don't like math at all. I think I'm more of the creative type. I don't know if categorizing how you learn is the greatest thing to do. After all, there are mathematicians that are amazing at language too. Canon, you're weirdly strict sometimes, aren't you? To interrupt your study session, I'll join for a boss fight, why not? Miss Rinka, we were just about to finish up actually, is there an issue? I just need Nagisa for a second. You left that drenched maid outfit in the locker rooms, right? Well, there's a big puddle now. Crap, forgot to put it away after taking it off. I always tell you at work how important cleaning up after yourself is. I'm sorry. There were some rags and a bucket around here somewhere, right? I'll use them to clean up. Shake and tangled. 0, 1, 2, 3.
Feeling strong, my friend? Call me Elf one more time.
You bombed the free-for-all? It happens. You sound awfully chipper. Did something happen? I just suddenly felt all nostalgic. You know how we used to clean the hallways together? I guess you're right. You'd always break vases at the worst time, and it would make our job that much harder. I'm so sorry about that. No need. You stood up for me when I made a mistake, so I think we're even. We brought her back for being a zombie, okay? I did? When was that? Cricket tune. Remember when a customer was about to start an argument with me? You stepped in before things got ugly.
それを止めようとしたリンカちゃんは何も間違ってない。
Oh yeah, that did happen. But that was because the customer insulted the other maids, right? So you didn't do anything wrong. You stood up for them.
それでもよ、このまま誰も止めてくれなかったら、あのお客さんと取っ組み合いになってたかも。
Even so, if you didn't step up like that, who knows what would have happened. One second, is there a way for me to do options as LB? It's that one. Okay, they're already turned up.
そんなに怒ってたんだ。
I never knew you were that
冗
mad.
談よ。
I'm kidding.
でも、あの事件から変なお客さんは減った気がするんだ。きっとリンカちゃんのおかげだね。
Chicken diabetes. But I do feel like that was the last super weird customer we had. Maybe it was because you stood up for us.
またここで働けたらいいのにな。
I wish you could go back to working here again.
大丈夫よ。必ず秋葉は元通りになるわ。そしたらまた一緒に働けるわよ。
It's okay. I'm sure Akiba will go back to normal soon enough. Then we can both go back to working here.
そうだね。
It's a promise. Alright, so I'm gonna remember not to do those anymore. Let's just go punch things. Sure. Yeah.
よし、行こう。
She's so slow. But she got a sniper rifle. And pierces. Sure. I like those. I also really like the rockets. So much more range. Oh yeah, try to get more drones. I don't know how good the missiles are. I might be able to do all explosives one of these times. Seem to unlock new weapons every now and then. Her weapon's way better than the other girl. I mean, the other one didn't even one-shot things. You did fire a bunch, but maybe like that, like the Parasite Eve thing where you need just 20 levels and the faster gun will take over being worth it. More missiles. What shaking ghost? More missiles, sure. The nice thing is it triggers them. I didn't get to watch any of that. I would have liked to. Enjoying that one still, I hope? I really like how that one looks. Actually, I wanted to look to see if it's on the Switch. I'll pick it up too. Or was there a dungeon game I wanted to grab on the Switch? It's not available just yet, but soon. Slowest missile ever? What did I have to survive? 5 minutes? Wait, no, 5 minutes? Yeah, okay. I don't think that hit me. But I guess it must have. Because the game can't lie, right? It's a video game. Oh yeah, it is a very stylish video game. I do try to get into the roguelikes. And this one sorta kinda counts, I guess, you know, a little bit. They're somewhat randomized items. More drones! Well, I got 3 maxed out weapons and only 1 passive. Probably should get more stuff. I think it's coming up to the end. Yeah, 1 more drone. Oh, what was that? Try one once before the time's out, right? That's how I know. Everyone gets bitchy if you say roguelike or roguelite. It's like, well, one's turn-based, one's action, one has to have rogue in there, one's a full reset, so gotta shut up. It's done. The fight is finally over. You were amazing, Rinka. You really looked like you knew what we were doing out there against those zombies, even though it was your first time. Yeah, I don't think it was anything special. For sure, I was totally surprised at how calm and collected you were despite everything. Were you really? The girl who's never even raised her voice? What was it? Fighting evil? Moonlight? Winning love by daylight? Never running, or is it never turning from a real fight? You are the maid of the dead. Miss Rinka, I don't mean to be rude, but did you used to be a mercenary by any chance? Sounds like something out of a manga, huh? Stories about ex-mercenaries are pretty popular now, aren't they? Stop joking around. You know that I'm just a regular college student, Nagisa. Well, I guess I have pretty good hand-eye coordination. I mean, I'm pretty good into shooter games. You mean like video games? Don't break the fourth wall. Mercenary maids. It's my dream. Oh, that's right.
I think he has a problem with the fact that I have no nipples.
Rinka's pretty famous in the gaming world. She's ranked number 1 in whatchamacallit.
渚
Nagisa.
ごめん
Oh,
そういえばこれ秘密なんだった
sorry, that was supposed to be a secret, wasn't it?
なるほどゲームには詳しくありませんがそれが戦闘シミュレーションになっていたというわけですね
I see. I don't know too much about video games, but it seems to be an effective for preparing to fight. Seems to be an I don't know what they were going for that one. Seems to be effective. We'll just get rid of the "and."
話は別だけどね身体能力が上がってなければ
The localization's a little odd. An effective tool? I'd work with that too. Sure, but game skills don't equate to real life skills necessarily. For starters, I can't fight if I don't have enough stamina.
だとしても十分な戦闘能力です強化なしでも優秀な軍人になれていたと思いますよ
Still, those skills seem to have done you some good, and even without being infected, you probably had the potential to be a good fighter.
褒められているはずなんだけどあんまり嬉しくないわね
I'm sure it's a compliment, but I don't know if I'm particularly happy about it.
そうだ質問って意味だと
Dutch,
私もあなたに聞いてお
what's
きたい
going
ことが
on?
あったのよ
Welcome, Raiders. Thanks for doing a shout out. How was LOL? I'm playing Maid of the Dead. Well, yeah, welcome, guys. I'm Ken, or OAG. This is it's kind of a silly Maid Vampire Survivors kind of game. It's relaxing for the end of the year before I start up all the RPGs again. But speaking of questions, I had one for you, actually.
カノンあなた
Thanks for doing a shout out.
本当は何者なの
Ken, who exactly are you?
それ私もちょっと気になってた銃を持ってたりして絶対普通の人って感じじゃないよね
Try a new character, huh? That's kind of ballsy for someone playing so often. How'd you do with them? Oh yeah, I was wondering that too. Wait, were they actually a new hero, or is it just one you haven't played? You have access to guns, so there's no way you're just some regular civilian.
助けてくれたことには本当に感謝してるでもそれだけであなたを信頼することはできそうにないわ
I'm very thankful that you saved me, but I don't think I fully trust you at this point.
メイドカフェを改造しただけの場所でしかも普通の人にワクチンなんて作れるはずがないしね
Snoop Fury's fun, swings around like a madman. Who's the spin to win character? Is that him? And how were you able to make a vaccine in a modified maid cafe? Of all places, anyway.
隠そうとしていたわけではないんです本当に話すタイミングが
Whatever, you don't need 30 questions. Just relax, sit back, enjoy. I wasn't trying to hide anything, I just didn't feel like there was an appropriate time to explain everything.
リンカさんが考えている通り私は一般人ではありません
Garrett, thank you. I knew there was someone that always borderlines like OP, not OP, useless, super OP. It's like, okay, whatever. Ms. Rinka, your suspicions are correct. I am no regular person. What's more, I'm not entirely related to the pandemic either.
聞かせてもらえる
Elaborate, what do you mean? To better understand, I'll have to tell you about the MADS virus, which is the cause of this
このウ
pandemic.
イルスは本来アルカナインダストリーという会社の研究所で秘密裏に研究開発されていたものでした
The virus was originally developed in secret by a company called Arcana Industries.
アルカナ世界的にも有名な大企業よねそんなところがゾンビ化ウイルスを開発していたって
Arcana, aren't they like the globally famous company? They're the ones who developed some zombie virus. It's all coming
そう
together.
いうことになりますね
That's exactly
私は
right.
そのアルカナインダストリーでこのウイルスの研究に携わっている
I am gonna kick myself. I'm blanking on the Resident Evil one. Don't tell me, I'll figure it out. Jen. Why Jen? InGen. Shit! What the hell's the name of that? It's gonna bother me with the T virus. Who are the Resident Evil people? Next gen, end gen. I blank. I give up. A wild horsey. I'm an ex-researcher who was working on the development of the virus at Arcana Industries. Stars, Umbrella.
そんなに
What the hell am I thinking of? It's definitely Umbrella. What's the gen one I'm trying to think of? Damn. What? But you look so young. How are you a researcher? I thought you were in middle school, maybe high school.
30歳近いですよ。
I'm close to 30. And a horsey appeared. You're seriously older than me? I was acting so casual, aren't you? My apologies.
帰ってやりにくいので今まで通りでお願いします。私が自分のことを説明しなかったせいでもありますし。全くね。
What's the Resident Evil? It's a T virus, right? T virus.
一応聞いておくけど、
Made
ワ
by
クチンが
Umbrella.
作れたのもそれが理由よね。
I never would have thought that you'd be the one in charge of developing the virus. Did this all happen because of you?
ワクチンの研究は私が主導していましたから。
Well, yes, I was the one in charge of the research team.
いろいろあって研究所をクビになってしまって。
However, there were some issues. I ended up being fired.
解雇された腹いせにウイルスをばらまくほど倫理観が欠如しているようには見えないわね。
This isn't some kind of sick retaliation for being fired, is it? Rinka.
いえ、そう疑われてもおかしくはないですね。パンデミック当時、私は私物の回収のために
Yeah.
研究所を訪れていましたから。
We can't loot her. I can see how you'd think that. However, when the pandemic started, I was still in the laboratory packing up my belongings.
ただ、すでに研究所の職員は感染してゾンビ化していました。慌てて必要なものをかき集めてその場を離れたんです。
While I was still there, I started to notice the other researchers turning into zombies. I grabbed the essentials and made a run for it. I always want to watch Resident Evil the movie. I actually like it. The first couple were good. Well, you don't seem to be lying.
嘘をつくメリットがありません。
The animated ones are all pretty solid. Mine's the most recent one I didn't like.
ワクチン開発とパンデミック
I don't even know if it's the most recent one. It was like an all-star of everybody. There's no reason to. If I want to stop this pandemic and perfect the vaccine, it's important that we trust each other.
そうだね。私たちもカノンちゃんのおかげで助かったみたいなものだし。
That's true. Plus, you've already gone under your way to save us.
そうね。
Right.
もちろん私はあのウイルスの危険性を理解していました。この事態が発生した責任の一端は私にもあると思っています。
Obviously, I understood the dangers of that virus. I take full responsibility for such a horrendous tragedy. Though her cadence is really difficult to not talk over. Because I think she's not ready, and then she's done, and she doesn't start. Like right now, she would start up there. If only I had destroyed that virus after its highly toxic nature was discovered. It's not your fault, Canon. No one could have ever imagined something like this would have happened. I mean, I could have. They're making zombie viruses.
それを罪だと言うなら償う必要があるわ。あなたにとってそれがワクチンの完成と量産なんでしょう。
But if you really feel that it's your fault, I guess the best way to make up for it would be to complete the vaccine, right? It's talking about games that are clones, or games with some really good clones.
ご協力をよろしくお願いします。
Yes, and for that, well, I'll be needing your help. Yeah, I definitely can see how that would be. I mean, you already kind of have the groundwork laid to you by another game. Especially if you know it's like a confirmed winner. Leave it to us. Add a little meat to those bones, right? Alright, I know it's a little early, but I'm going to take a quick break because this will set me up to be on my hour breaks, okay? So excuse me real quick.